Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a Pry Forward public match for you. It should be a good one. You're seeing an overview of the map right now. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like to support, go to the link in the description where you can get videos before everyone else. And on top of that, if you want to advertise your regiment or something else on our videos, you can do that there. And with that being said, let's get into the public match. So we're a couple minutes into it already, but we haven't really missed a whole lot here on Pry Forward. It's a public match, a little bigger of a map as you saw in the overview and as you see now. And because of that, Union can be a little hesitant to move forward, so we haven't really missed a lot other than the Union forming up and shooting. Looking at our numbers on our server, it's about a 240-man server here. 7 more men here on the CSA side. However, if we contribute artillery into this, holy crap. There's almost 40 people on artillery. 35. That's insane. However, the unenlisted players and the spectating players count the total here. So Union have about 12 over here, and Confederates have about 9-ish. So, I mean, the server, as you can see, is getting more and more even by the second. But, I mean, almost 40 people on artillery. That is insane. Speaking of artillery, we got the medical services here as our officer on Union artillery. Looks like the officer might be dead here. Speaking of, this might be a lot easier. You got Archangel here from the 30th Ohio. You got Benjamin here, and you got Fly here for our Union officers to the Confederates. You got Ponger on kick at leading the artillery. You got Bell, Johnson, Fodo, and Stonewall, and Natty. So some familiar names in here leading both of these sides. So, the Attackers Union have more tickets. However, it looks like they're down a little bit more in terms of everything. So the point of contention is in this little area here. Confederates do have some nice cover on both sides of them. They got this little hill here to their left, and then on the right they have a hill, but it's a little less steep. You do have some Union guys positioned kind of far left here. You historically don't see the Union over here. It looks like the Cav with their fast guns here are doing that. So when you do have some Confederate Rambos up here. So the hard part for this map for the Confederates is they obviously have a half decent position, right? Union has to charge across the wide open field. They have some nice cover here. They have some artillery in the distance. However, the big thing is that if Union takes any of these positions that they're currently holding, it is almost a game over for them. Just because, as the same with the Union, as it's hard for the Union to take this, it's going to be very hard, much harder for the Confederates to take it, as they have to go across a way more wide open field at a farther distance. So, Confederates reforming over here to this left side. It'll be intriguing to... Oh! There's some more artillery shots here. So, Union here, I mean, they're just taking shots, forming a really long line here. I mean, Union's got to get going at some point. I mean, look at how many Union are dead here. Tickets are still about even though, so it's not the end of the world for these guys.
Hefty losses. Well,
Union is in a good position to do well. So, it's only a matter of time before they charge, and I have to keep saying that, but I mean, that's just what is true here. Got Natty here leaving his guys.
Sorry, dude.
What the fuck was that?
Hey, what are you doing? I was clicking back into the game from being out.
It's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright. Yeah. Alright, just hold. I don't see anything right now. See them shooting at us, but I don't know where.
So Union skirms here, we love Steam Overlay, have pulled kind of back here, maybe taking too many casualties, but...
Oh, based?
like 1,200 hours.
So some of these Confederate guns here and Union are as well are counter battering, which I think is one of the worst things you can do in this game. Artillery has two main uses: denial of area, which basically just you're preventing your opponent from using a certain area of a map. Not really, denial of area can't really be done as effectively on this map just because it's so wide and open and there's not a few areas the enemy goes. The enemy can go wherever they want. And artillery can also be used to get kills, although the biggest reason is a denial of area, but kills is the second biggest. And when you're shooting enemy artillery, you're not getting a whole lot of kills. I guess there is a good amount of guys over here, but maybe you're getting one kill. Sometimes, most of the time, no kills per shot. And the biggest thing with counter battering is you're trying to flip the opponent's guns. And, I mean, I doubt we're going to see more than one gun flipped this whole match. The dumb thing, right, is you're trying to flip your opponent's guns to prevent them from using that. But, I mean, both sides have a good amount of guns to use. So there's really no point in it in War of Rights, especially because there's just a limited amount of time. It's not like artillery being lost now is going to affect the next match or the match after that. So, but regardless of the fact, server's gone up to 250. Confederates have 8 more men, but they do have a lot more in infantry or artillery and a couple more here. So infantry is about even. And Union is starting to go. Across the map here, they don't have their cav with them, which is the biggest thing because those cavs have pistols, which are just huge in close melee combat. They're taking this first rock relatively easy. Confederates not defending it. Confederates are in a nice little defilade. You can see the hill kind of going down here, but I mean, Union's going to get these rocks and get some really good shots on the Confederates. You do have a couple shifting out to that right side. And you have some Confederates countercharging. Not a whole lot, though. This is big for the Union. You see Union's down on tickets, but I guarantee you in a moment, because of these Confederates charging in, tickets are going to even out, if not go in favor of the Union team. Because in the War of Rights, there are different stages. You lose more tickets when you're more alone, and that's the big thing. Union hitting engaged. Decent shots from artillery, a good amount of Union here. I mean, Union has no officers here. They have plenty of guys here, but, I mean, order's kind of fallen down. They're telling their men to fall back. Unless that's what an officer said when he died, but artillery. I mean, that's arrow. Oh, that is area of denial right there. Proof of concept. They didn't get a whole lot of kills. They got a couple, right? But they denied the Confederates from getting that, so... We have a Confederate Rambo. Let's hopefully we can catch him. Nope. Ramboing is just running around, doing your own thing on your own. Not encouraged whatsoever. It's really dumb. However, they're funny to watch because they do a lot of funny things. Just because I find them funny does not mean it is a good thing. So, Confederates are kind of pushed up back to those rocks. I mean... These Union officers, there's one guy here. We love the grass here, going right through that. Well, you can see most of the Union response getting back over here. And pushing back.
Patrick Harper.
Awesome. It's a good way to say it.
Why is he walking so fast?
Harvest. We're harvesting.
We're getting up
Like, look how everyone else is walking, look how he's walking.
Get up here and kill these guys. I think that's
Join
a
us,
rebel.
boys.
No,
Join
yep,
us.
that's a...
Join us,
Hi there.
boys.
Oh, hi there. Hi there. Hi there, Mo. Yeah, let him up.
Oh, this is easy kills.
Easy kills, you better hit your shot.
Go, keep going. Keep
Two, oh, they got one hit.
Move up, move up.
What is that guy doing? He's running. Oh, good shot.
Chance, keep going.
I mean, look at that. Union Rambo. Mozilla, we see him Ramboing even in events. That is no surprise there. got Everett here and Evoke, but I mean this Union group is pushing very far forward. Again, out of bounds is decently ahead, so it's not like Union can get.
You bastard, die!
Alright, Union can get close up here, but one of those kills there, forcing the Confederates down to engage. I mean, Union's down a lot more. What is this officer doing?
Coming up here too.
Sadly.
I mean, he's reforming his guys all the way back here, but I mean, the biggest thing, in order for Union to win, is they're going to take a good amount of casualties dying trying to cross this open field. They need the cavalry to be with them. Working together as a team is vital. I mean, sure, these guys are getting some shots off here, but speaking of artillery, do we see any flipped guns? I see none over here. And none over here. Well, this is a cool angle nonetheless. Watch him fire this gun here. Look at that. So the Cav guy's falling back. I mean, look at a lot of Confederate Rambos here.
He got me.
Lucky Yankee.
And I mean, Union finally reapproaching after reforming. They took a while to reform. Are they going for it? Why didn't they just run through the fence? I like what these guys did. So the Union officer has decided to push his men up in this spot to shoot at the Confederates. He could position himself back here with some cover of the stake fence, but they did take a lot. There's only a couple of bodies here, but I mean, it's not as if there's a bunch of bushes here to your left which can conceal your cover. Usually Union holding these bushes here and take shots like they are now, not in the middle of the open field. They do have a little bit cover with this hill, but not a whole lot. They're pulling back right away.
They're still there though, down that line, gentlemen. There's a bit of rebels down that line. At that wide smoke, there's a lot of them.
I mean, the Union. I mean, these Rambos are carrying the match.
Oh, what the? Yo, there's a fucker right here.
I got him.
Okay.
I mean, these Rambos are really why we're seeing the tickets go down. That is the one part of pub matches that can be difficult to gauge. Is a strategy working? Because as of now, I mean, if Union wins this game, I don't think their strategy is lending them to their victory. If anything, it's Rambos. But I mean, we seen them charge once; it was good, but officers died, communication fell apart. No cab with you. Oh, that was kind of cool to see.
They're firing.
And
Great job, guys.
I do not understand the Union's incentive to independent fire here. Independent fire is better for closer range, like decently closer than this. The real advantage to volleys is that there is a mechanic in this game called suppression. When a lot of bullets are whizzing by your head or you're all by yourself, in the game, your screen becomes a little more black-white. It starts to have some motion blur if you dare turn that on. I might have that on. I don't know. But it makes it a lot harder to see, and it makes it a lot harder for your character to do things. And so when you volley, when you hail a bunch of bullets down at the enemy, suppression is going to drastically increase for your opponent than if you just independent fire. Because if you have one bullet biz by you, then okay, fine. But if you have a lot whiz by you, it's going to be more impactful. And the thing is, too, is when you're in formation, the 3 stages, there's in formation, which is what a lot of these Union guys here and a lot of these Confederate guys are. In formation, your suppression greatly decreased. So independent fire is going to do little to nothing when you're in formation like these guys are, compared to a volley, which would have a lot more suppression and whatnot. Also, volleying is just keeping your men a little more organized, keeping them together, making sure the communication's clear. Because trying to stop your men in a public match when they're all independent firing is a lot more difficult too. And this is from a recent experience. So, I mean, tickets are going down on both sides. Rambos have kind of cleared out here. This is an interesting spot. I have not seen the Confederates hold out here. Interesting music being played there, but I mean, can I see anything in the text chat? Because sometimes these officers, someone says in Spectator they're adding horses next week. This is March 4th. That'd be a heck of a prediction. I mean, if they add horses next week, I mean, dude, it's gonna be a wild week. So both sides almost down to taking losses here. I mean, the Union strategy, I really dislike it. I don't know if this will work in regimentals. I don't think it will. I mean, I don't know what the Cav is doing on their own. I don't know what, I mean, I guess we missed a little bit of it, but still got a lot of men on artillery from both sides. I mean, here comes some more Rambos. Missed the shot. I mean, these out of lines are why the Confederates are going down as they are. Union hit taking losses. I mean, Union are somewhat at pace to do well. I mean, these guys are why the CSA is losing this match. The CSA officers, hey, this is all Union's fault for why they aren't winning.
Man, we're looking thin.
Alright, guys. Check in when
My
ready.
metaphorical flag is blinking white. I might have to break.
Come on, Mozilla. Come on, Mozilla. There you go. Good job, Mozilla. I mean, I mean, you're level 53 and you missed that shot? Oh my, he's level 53 and he missed that shot. I'm level 35 and I haven't played the game in a while. I mean, whoever shot that, good shot, but this match is just Rambos running around killing each other. This is nothing impressive.
Why do you keep coming to the same exact fucking spot?
This is a wild game of Pry Forward. Is that a drummer? Lay some beats. Oh, there he goes. You'd have the skirms moving back up. Let's see if any guns are flipped.
This guy wants to put one in.
No
Alright,
guns
so, yeah,
flipped
this-
from the Confederate perspective. What about over here? Nope. No guns flipped. The counter battery here is pretty immaculate. When are the Union gonna charge? I mean, is anything in the text chat? I mean, they're not talking anything in the text chat here. I mean, this strategy from the Union is terrible. I like what the skirms are doing. I wish the skirms were with the infantry when they charge, but the infantry's not charging, so...
We're good. Keep firing.
I'm surprised they're not charging.
You think you got the ball to charge out this? What do you think? Flag, go back. Flag, go back to the fence now.
Oh, they're gonna charge with their
Get your
pistols.
Out, charge that element right
Let's
now.
go! There's only a few of them, but... I mean, they only need a couple to get here.
Keep on shooting, guys. Keep on shooting. Alright, guys. Can I charge him. Go, charge.
I mean, look at that. Just, I mean, 4 or 5 guys, they just came in and wrecked this whole Confederate group here. And a good play on the skirms part. What the heck is that?
What the fuck is your problem, you fucking faggot? All I got
Oh,
is fucking
oh.
drums, you
Oh, 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 oh. I hope he's... That was funny.
I just watched their fucking flag go running away.
I'm in over there in the bush on our left.
Oh shit! I didn't even see him.
So, I mean, both sides are just inching their way down the breaking. I mean, when are the Union going to charge? They're moving up. Are they just volleying? Yeah, they're volleying. I appreciate that they're volleying.
Fire!
Imagine them's the Pinkertons.
Volley, gentlemen, that would make the Pinkertons themselves quake in their boots.
Using the bushes as cover here. I don't understand the independent fire, and I don't get how artillery is still missing after they hit shots earlier. I don't even know. Why are shots landing this short? We're so far into the match.
Live action.
Doggy noise. Alright, boys, form a line.
I can't see nothing, Cap.
I know there's nothing there. We're just waiting.
You could honestly push to that tree and then flank.
No, you can't go any further than that.
Union's gonna hit breaking eventually. I mean, when you have long shootouts like we're seeing here, both sides are going to go down at a similar pace. And I mean, that's what we've seen the whole time. The biggest thing was, I mean, Union's kind of been losing from the get-go, so that charge didn't really change anything. Oh, we got a Rambo.
Fuck you, motherfucker!
I mean, that guy's been Ramboing all game. I mean, speaking of Rambos, here's another one. I mean, these guys are like contributing to the reason why they're losing. If you think there's some grand strategy going on in pubs, at least in this instance, you missed. There's not a grand conspiracy. This is just individuals causing their team to lose the game by rambling on a line, which I don't blame them, right? I don't blame them. I personally will hop on War of Rights every once in a while and just ramble around because it's fun to do. However, the point of the broadcasting here is to watch from a strategic viewpoint. And we're just caring about strategy and who's going to win, what way, what are they doing, how are they contributing to their winning and losing and all that. The whole aspect of rambling and having fun, which again I do sometimes because it is fun, right? I think we all agree with that. It won't be talked on in a good light on here.
Tell us where they are in Discord.
That's a great idea, isn't it?
Hold on, Northern, I will give you a gold medal.
Boom Wallace, are you gonna regiment?
No, model mutiny me, bro. It's really funny.
Why don't you join, like, why don't you start, like, a CSA regiment?
I don't want to, man. It's just too much time.
Why?
I'd rather just be able to lead when I want to lead. I'm tired of this community building nonsense, man. I've done it too many times, and then it just...
There is,
Weren't you in the 30th Ohio?
Yeah, that's how I started.
I will say, in terms of,
I don't hate them, though. I love them.
in terms of this game. Oh, Union are pushing forward, but I will say that with the regimental side, there's always going to be drama and whatnot. It is a part of the community, but I mean, it's what you get out of most things, unfortunately. I think it's worth it in the end, anyways. I've been here 4 years, been through a lot of it, but hey, yeah, I think it's still great. I would highly recommend it to anyone. So, we're at the 14-minute mark. The Union is starting to push forward. I like the position they're in. The point of contention here, where they're holding, it's behind this little defilade here, so these Confederates can't see the guys who are down here. They can see the guys up here. It's a little hidden from artillery. There's a long fuse. What I mean by a little is a little. So, why are we running away? Just because of one artillery shot? What? What? The Union is a bunch of... I mean, at least this officer's going forward, but he's pulling back the moment he gets shot at. It's like... Are you expecting to not engage your enemy at close? I mean, Union's got to get aggressive. They're only on pace to win this game. By that, I mean force the Confederates in the last stand. Is because of Confederate Rambos. And the takeaway that if Union wins, the takeaway that officer is going to get is this was a good strategy, which it is not. This has been a terrible strategy. Any regimental match, you would not win doing this. I mean, most of I mean, we'll probably go to the casualties, but I mean, the out of lines for the Confederates have been kind of crazy.
Legion B, Holcomb Legion B.
I'm gonna shoot because I just
Someone's got a voice changer.
Okay, gentlemen.
Son, do you need
Take
CPR? Do
aim
you need
at that
resuscitated?
leg.
I like the volleying.
No, left.
Steady.
Holy fuck, that son is dead. Alright,
Steady. Oh, wait. Hold. Put your muskets down. Wait, repeat.
At ease.
Okay, gentlemen, to the right of the rocks. Take aim. Steady, and fire. Great job. Now load and hold. We took down a lot of their tickets on that volley. Good job.
I'm being turned in the right charge slowly.
There we go.
Remember,
that's
boys,
where we need to
spread
shoot.
out along the line.
Right down there.
Don't
Look
punch
down.
out.
Hold my hand off.
That's where we need to shoot.
Okay.
We're out in the open, right next to the left of that tree.
Hold. Okay, gentlemen, take aim down that line, at that white smoke. To the northwest. Take aim. Steady, steady, and fire. Great job, loading home.
Load hold. You see where the
So, I mean, Union might win this game. We'll see. They're down on tickets. They're going to hit final push first. You do have some Confederate guys out here. Looks like some HD guys. So I got some other regimentals in there. But, I mean, if these guys turn around and push these guys, that could be some nice ticket opportunity here.
Flag, stay back. Stay back here, yeah. Oh my goodness, let's go. We're going to that flag. We're going down there. Just, oh my fucking god, come on.
I get that feeling. When you're about to do something as an officer and you die.
Officer down.
The reason why I'm not so much on the Confederate side and focused on them is because they're just defending. Right, all the actions we're seeing are result of Union decision making here.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, Confederates are just doing what they need to do. Union's not doing anything.
I'm line crouch.
I mean,
Jack. The fucking drone boy. Guy's coming up.
I mean, will we see the Union charge? I mean, for all intents and purposes, I mean, Union's close to final push. If you don't know what final push is, that means the black timer is going to be lowered to a certain timestamp. That timestamp is how long it takes to get from the Union spawn, the attacker spawn, to the point of contention 2 times without getting bayonets and reloads. So that's what that black timer will go down to, unless the Union are, of course, underneath that black timer, in which case the black timer will just continue as normal. The big thing with Final Push, though, is they have unlimited tickets, so it doesn't matter if you die in formation, skirmishing out of line. Doesn't matter how you die, tickets do not matter. It's just you have limited time to win the game. Confederates, their last stage, last stand. Which means that once you die, you can't respawn in the game. So, there's no time crunch with that. It's just you have a limited amount of tickets.
There's 2 guys, looks like there's 2 or 3 over there west.
So far with this Union strategy, I'm honestly hoping the Confederates win this game. I don't think the Union deserves to win based off their officering. But, I mean, if Union caps now, they can win the game. If Confederates aren't breaking or last stand, or the defenders are, that's the last 2 stages, right? They will get, if they get capped, then the attacking team will win. So, Union's about to final push. We might see that timer go down a couple of minutes. We probably will see it go down a couple of minutes. So, I mean, these Union guys are just running up doing independent fire. You do have the skirms on this far side. Why not just rush up behind them? They're not shooting at you. They don't notice you here. I don't understand the point of doing that. I really don't understand why these guys are all...
Where's the other company?
Again.
They're off to our left somewhere.
Okay, go, 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 go. Let's go.
Go,
Let's go.
boys,
Oh,
go,
double.
go.
Trip.
So, I mean, here comes the Union team. I finally, yeah, I like what the Union's doing there. I don't know why Benjamin and those guys over there took so long. And I mean, I like what the Skarms are doing. This is Benjamin hit, so Union hits final push. You saw that timer go down. Confederates are going to hit last stand, though. I don't know why Benjamin's just charging in all on his own. Confederates are taking their shots, falling back. So Confederates hit last stand. So all the Confederates on the field, you see a bunch of guys just got respawned in automatically. But this is all the Confederates have left. Union's probably going to win this game. They don't deserve it. It is a biased map towards the Union. You have these Union guys in the middle now charging. Now, imagine if the Benjamin formed up with Flies guys and they pushed this, but... Look at that. A lot of these Confederates here are just not being smart. Sitting here, reloading, getting their bayonets on while they're all dying. Some pulling back, but... Wow.
Go in, boys. Give him help.
Yes.
I mean, Confederates have won this charge, but Union's got at least one good charge left in them with their whole team compared to the Confederates. I mean, who have a sizable force, but I mean, they've lost like one of their companies. And I mean, these Union guys are just trickling in. The Union... Except for maybe the skirms, the Union could just form like, oh, unless these guys all have their loads, which they probably do, so I should stop saying anything. The trickle in, though, is going to be... I think Union's going to win regardless of what happens here. The fact that there are still Confederates trickling in is kind of wild. It's been a while since they hit last stand, a whole 2 minutes. So... Union's probably going to win this game. They don't deserve it. I don't think they deserved it. And this isn't to say... I mean, Confederates did what they needed to do, but... I mean... They kind of folded at the end there. No, I don't think anyone deserved to win this game. I don't think anyone deserved to win this game. I mean, Confederates didn't have an opportunity to prove that they deserved to win this game. And anytime they did, they just seemed to collapse. Sure, they won that earlier charge there, but I mean, the Union officers just died and they just fell back right away. So it's kind of like, what the heck? This is a shame. This is a bad War of Rights match.
Alright, boys, just got to charge. Get out of the way, Dirt.
Shoot him. Oh.
Wait, let's charge. Everyone charge point. Pull out your swords if you got them.
Oh, I got a sword, brother.
That's my cannon.
That's an annoying thing, too. I appreciate what these guys are doing. I do not appreciate what some of these guys are doing back here.
I don't have any, goddammit.
Yeah, the game is over. I mean, it was just sad. Union, this strategy was not a good one on the Union's part. Not remotely close. And Union have more guys on point, so we're hitting overtime here. But I mean, Union won the game because of Confederate Rambos, which is something that should not happen. That is, wow. But I mean, hey, they won in the end, so I guess if it works, it works. I mean, Confederate Rambos is what killed the Confederate team. I think if Confederates didn't have those Rambos, they could have won the game. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what the out of lines are here in a moment. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Rambos in this match and some long shooting. But wow, that's really all I can say. Please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. We'll be posting some pub matches throughout the next 2 months while I'm still in college and have the time. But outside of that, once we reach the end of the semester, we'll get back to events. But for now, it's just public events. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out the merch, Discord, and Patreon in the description if you'd like to support the channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a wonderful rest of your night. See you in the next one. Look at the out of lines.
Let's